Good evening, everybody. Bunny is completely enthralled with my new summer accessory. We'll get into that part later. But how are we? It's been a hot minute. Not a super hot minute, but a small hot minute. Just been super busy, super crazy. Lots is going on, lots is happening. But, things on the farm have been a little crazy. As always, because what's a farm without some craziness? And so, let's see what's going on. Let's update, and then we'll talk about the plan for the summer. And my goodness, have most of the babies gone already, and I just can't believe that. Cannot believe it's almost time for all babies to be gone until fall. Miss Annabelle, her babies are a month old already. And Gracie's boys are gone. Lavender's boy is gone. Lilac's boy is gone. Actually, Gracie's, Lavender, and Lilac's boys, all three actually went to the same place. Excuse me, let me know if I'm in your way, fatty. Please, let me know when that thing, she did have triplets, I swear, but, we don't even look like it. But we had triplets a month ago, and we're still fat. She's going on a diet, apparently. And there's Pinky's boy right here, the last of her four. He'll go this weekend. Hopefully, him and Pumpkin are going to go to the same place. And his name's only Pumpkin because I needed a name to call him. So, Honey's little boy, Pumpkin, he is getting big and doing wonderful. Hi, baby boy. And he looks just like his mama. Yeah, he looks just like his mama. He will be going the same place as Pinky's son. So hopefully they go together. And, well, Miss Peanut here. Hi. Come here, love. Hi, my babies. Hi. Her brother's over here chewing on the hand that is holding the camera. Hi. What are you doing, sweet boy? This little girl's so sweet. They're all so sweet, aren't you? Hi. And there's one of Annie's girls, and actually all three of Annie's girls have homes. So this one? Possibly. I don't know. They all look exactly the same. But one of them is going to be with her sister from last year. Oh, yes, it is that one there. And there's the other two, and these two actually get to go together. They're going to go together here. I think they're going to go at the end of June. They're going to stay with me until the end of June when their new family's ready for them. They get to go together, and then this one's going to go with her full-blooded sister from last year. And her name is Dolly, and I don't have a new name for this one yet. And then this right here, this is Mr. Zuko. He is our new buck prospect. He's up and coming. Probably not till next year. Because, we're still tiny. We're only 4 months old. We're a baby. And both of Bunny's babies have gone already. They actually got to go together. They went as bottle babies. And their names are Theo and Billy. Theo is the boy. Billy is the girl. I think it's adorable. So they went together, and they are doing fabulous. I get to go see them regularly. And Miss Gracie Lou Freebush is doing fabulous. She's drying up. We're not milking her this year, and we're going to talk about that. Why? It was not by choice. It was not by choice. So, hi. This one I chose not to milk because she's not nice on the milk stand. And then this is Sheridan's little girl, and she's got her home. And I think she's going to hang out here possibly until Annabelle's daughter is ready to go because she's going the same place. So we shall see, but Sheridan looks great. There's Pink doing the Pinky thing because that's what Pink does. So over here, who we got over here? Oh, there we have a Coconut. Hi, Coconut. And we got Winnie. Hi, Mama. You coming to play? Yep, every time. This is what we got to do. Yep, every time. I don't know how she has yet to break this horn. It is... I need to put a new castration band on it and finish it. I don't know how. I truly don't know. And there's Winnie. And we've got Lucy and Frosty. And that right there is Kinnicky. That right there, he is actually. And if he looks rather similar to somebody named Zuko, that is because they have the same mama, but different daddies. So he's currently in here working on getting Frosty pregnant, who, don't let that fatness fool you. She's just fat. She holds weight like you wouldn't believe. Holy crap, does she hold weight. She kidded in January. So she just, don't let her tell you it's just the baby weight. She's just a fatty. So we are going to let, excuse me, we're going to let Winnie get pregnant. She is finally starting to get taller. I think she may already be pregnant, truthfully. She's starting to show a little bit of signs of a baby belly. I definitely think Lucy's pregnant. I'm torn about whether Coconut is. And I think I watched Kinnicky breed Frosty there a couple of times. So yeah, don't let that roundness right there fool you. And trust me, she's lost weight. Especially since I got her off the grain and stopped milking her. So these girls, because he's going to come out pretty soon. I don't want babies past November. I'm not one who really wants winter babies around here. I don't want to deal with it. We don't get super, super cold, but at the same time, we can. I do have warming barrels and things like that, but not something I'm overly... I don't want to go deal with winter babies, so that's just me. As you can see, there's all kinds over there. Craziness going on. We'll go over there in a minute and see everybody. There will be lots of changes in the goat pen, hopefully in about 3 weeks' time. I'll have the boys moved elsewhere onto some different parts of my new property. And that's all I'm going to say about that currently. And yeah, so let's go see everybody over there and see what's going on. Actually, let's go say hi to the boys since we're over here. How you doing, little girl? Yep, it's definitely obvious your part, Oberhasli. That big fat dorsal stripe, the black markings on you, yeah. That's adorbs. You're adorbs. So let's say hi to the boys, see how they're doing. And here's our ever so handsome boy Dodger. He's looking great as always. And we got Jack and Shrek. And Rollo's hiding back there behind Shrek. Next year I will be breeding Shrek to Fiona. It's going to happen. It is absolutely going to happen. I need Shrek and Fiona to have babies. See if I can move and get a good shot of Rollo. And there's, of course, the big man, the boss, Mr. Bart. He's doing great. I swear he's grown taller, too. Like, I absolutely swear he has. Oh, there's Rollo. There he is. So if you guys remember from last year, Rollo is Lucy's son. And I kept him because he's an absolutely stunning boy. And he has just stayed so tiny. Haven't you, big guy? He's so sweet, too. And let's see here, what other changes? We have lost one of our farm cats. Little Miss Sadie passed away about a month ago. We absolutely think she had heart failure, just based on all the different things. that happened around that time, and but we did end up losing her, but everybody else. Hi, Pumpkin. What are you doing, sweet boy? What are you doing? Are you going to eat my pets? Okay. Well, let's go see everybody else real quick. Hi, girls. Oh, run. Oh, scary lady. And this has changed. A little bit different. We're cleaning it out. There are no longer going to be chickens in this coop. This is where my jerseys were, in the goat area. And as you can tell, we're, well, I was cleaning out. I started the process, and then so the hubby has graciously volunteered to help me finish that this weekend. Because he's so sweet like that. Bunny. Hi, Cora. Hi. Dipper. Sunny. All right. And the guard's looking really good. Garden is looking really good. Dear golly. It's my first time speaking, obviously. So we've got peppers, artichoke, parsley, orange mint, some of my asparagus, not asparagus, okra, cantaloupe, beefsteak tomatoes. I don't remember what this one is. Oh, this is sweet cherry tomatoes. Another artichoke. Let's see here. I believe this is the Jubilee mint. This should be the strawberry mint. That should be chocolate mint, spearmint, peppermint. Like I said, orange mint. But we're over here. Here's all these heathens. Sarah's doing great. We're drying her up. She's going to dry up early this year and take some time off. Fiona's getting dried up. She did really good for her first year. That's her right there. And then Kara, this one, we're getting ready. She's getting ready to go into milk. She will make plenty of it. Her girls are 7 weeks old, so definitely old enough to share. And then the horned one back there, that's Lily, the one who lost her baby earlier this year, or earlier this season. He'd have been about 8 weeks now. She's doing great. She's drying up. She was great on the milk stand. Absolutely great. No complaints. And she's got bands on those horns, so they will be coming off shortly. Fiona also has bands on her horns. Because Fiona uses hers for nothing good. Cheryl is going to maybe get dried up. I haven't decided yet. Probably will, though. But right now she's in full milk. Both of Laurel's daughters, Lilac and Lavender, are in full milk, and they're excellent on the stand. Like, they took naturally. Missy is just hanging out, living her best little life, because she miscarried. And we're finally getting warm enough that Missy and Lily and some of the other goats are going to get shaved down. And then I finally came up with a name for this beautiful girl. It took me a good long time. I needed to know her personality and get to know her a little bit more. So she is 99.97% alpine, and just has a little bit of boar in her. I will probably band her horns before they get too much larger. She is going to be part of my pack goat program. So I'm really excited for that. But she won't get to have babies for at least another year from now. She'll be ready to get pregnant. With full-size goats, you want to at least wait till they're 18 months to 2 years. That is a downfall about full-size goats. You want to wait longer. But it's not a problem. They're doing great. And then little Miss Sterling over here is just doing her own thing. just enjoying her fat little life. She goes back and forth between this. She thinks she's a full size, even though she's a Nigerian. She thinks she's full size. And Kara's daughters are, I mean, look how big they are. They're 7 weeks old. The lighter one of the two is the one that is being retained. She's going to stay here. And she'll get bred to Shrek or another pat goat prospect at some point. And then her sister, the darker one of the two, she's already got a home as well. And so we're just waiting to send her there. So yeah, the goats are doing fabulous. They're doing great. Like I said, we're going to send some boys over to a part of my new property. That's all I'm going to say. And then, because we still have some legalities and stuff we're going through. But, yeah, things are going great. We are going to discuss something really quick. Oh, and there's Precious. There's our sweet girl. So what we've been dealing with is about 3, has it been 3 weeks ago now, maybe? Let's see. These two, what can I say? So, yeah, it's been about 3 weeks now. One day I noticed one of my mamas wasn't doing too good. And staying away from food and everything like that. And that mama happened to be Miss Lilac walking towards me. Hi, baby. Yeah, this sweet girl here ended up coming down sick. And I thought she was constipated. And like she was arching her back, stretching her back, doing all kinds of... Why are you coming around me? Don't be rude. Don't be rude. She wasn't eating. She wasn't able to provide any poo for me. Nothing. So I thought she was constipated. And then, so I started trying to treat her for that, trying to get her to eat. She didn't want to eat. So I finally took in a stool sample to the vet and had him run a fecal on her. And turns out that she had coccidiosis. So if you're not familiar, it is an intestinal parasite that actually goats, chickens, most animals can get it. It is very common, but highly contagious. And it's spread through contact. So one of them poops on the ground and somebody else comes in contact with it. It can absolutely get into their system. And if they're not prepared for that or their system isn't strong enough, they can absolutely get it. So I got some meds from the vet. They prescribed Corid, and I hate giving Corid to goats. It can absolutely kill a goat very shortly. See what I mean? This boy is almost as big as his mama, and she will just continue to let him nurse. She's such a good mama. You almost have to lay down to drink your mama's milk, big boy. Hey, sweet girl. Is Corid. And Corid is so bad for goats in their system. It is perfectly acceptable to give it to them. But what it does is it strips them of their thiamine in order to kill off the parasite. And the problem with them losing the thiamine in their system, it can cause what's called polio. And unfortunately, I don't even know what that is. Unfortunately, when they get polio, it can pretty much, it's very hard to treat. You can treat it. They lose the ability to walk when they get polio, and so every time I've given cord to any of my goats, I've done it a couple of times, and out of the 3 I've given it to, 2 are no longer here. So it's very hard on their bodies. Their bodies just don't do well with it. So I gave her a dose of that, and I called a good friend of mine crying because I had to give my goats Corid, and the vets don't have anything else for it. But she goes, "Don't you dare give them any more. I have what you need. I'm bringing it to you." And I'm like, "What do you mean you have what I need?" So this is off-label for goats. I will be the first to tell you this is off-label for goats. And it is not recommended in the United States strictly because it's not recommended for meat goats. Luckily for me, I don't raise meat goats. I raise dairy goats. So, sorry, I'm walking to the shed to get the stuff. And this, sorry, my big old cast is in the way, Tultramax. And this, the dosing is 1 cc per every 6 pounds. And, so it is, Cora, stop. So 1 cc, or yeah, 1 cc for every 6 pounds. And Cora, stop. And you give it to them once a day, 2 treatments. In most goats, it clears it completely up. And so I gave that to her twice, and she seemed to do a lot better after the first dose. Did a little bit better than that after the second dose. And then she was still a little off, still not feeling well, so I went on ahead and gave her a 3rd dose of it. And after that, not a single issue whatsoever. And then I had a couple more start showing symptoms, so I immediately, they started getting it. Now, unfortunately, one of the things that coccidiosis can do is dry up a dose supply of milk. Sorry guys, I don't know why I'm so tired today. It'll dry up a dose supply of milk. And so, unfortunately, when I said I'm not milking Gracie this year, that is why. That is why I'm not milking Gracie this year. Luckily, her buckling was old enough that it didn't cause any issues or anything for her to start drying up, but I was not able to recover her milk like I was hoping, so no big deal. My Oberhaslis are providing more than enough. I'm getting 1.5 gallons a day to 2 gallons right now, so no problems whatsoever. But yeah, so we got they're all better and taken care of. Like I said, Lilac's on the stand. She's being milked and she's doing great. For whatever reason, her milk supply bounced back pretty quickly after she was well. And so they're doing great. I had a total of, out of everybody, I had a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. 8 out of 27 get it. So I will take that as a win, truthfully. So other than that, that is where we're at. Things have been crazy. We're getting ready here in a few weeks to go on our first balloon trip of the summer. So we'll be heading out of town for a weekend then. But dogs are doing great. Skipper's definitely struggling. His hip dysplasia is getting pretty bad again, so we'll just have to see how he does. Everybody else is doing well, and so yeah, some of the projects this summer, as you saw, getting the old bird coop cleaned up, so we can now become also a third goat stall. What else? We will have new property cleanup, so we'll show quite a bit of that. And what else? Just lots of little projects. I am now full-time working from home. The farm is my job, and so yeah, that's where we're at. Lots of today. I'm trying to think. So yeah, if you guys have any experience with the medication, what was that, Toltramax, let me know. Has it worked for you? Have you ever used it before? I did get, my vet does know. I talked to them about it, and they said, nope, sounds great. So that was also done under a vet's care. What are you doing, silly girl? She leads a tough life, huh, Precious? She leaves a tough life. So, with that being said, Navarro Homestead is still hanging tight, doing well, and lots of good things coming. So, stay tuned for that. And y'all are doing wonderful. We're up to 500 subscribers, so if you're enjoying this and enjoying learning new things, I know it's a little slow, but we'll get going. But let me know. What else? What would you guys like to learn? Because I'd like to do some educational segments. So whether it be hoof trimming, injections, the different types, so like copper bolusing, how do we get them coppered? You guys let me know what kind of educational stuff would you guys like. So let me know, leave some comments down there, get your friends, subscribe, and keep this channel growing. And we will see you guys very, very soon. I'll hopefully have some footage of the agricultural swap we're doing this weekend, and yeah, I'll kind of show you that and let you know what that's all about. So you guys have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you guys on the next one.